about us. Then the fact that we come over here and you said, I'll let Dalton up and I'll talk to him. But as soon as I come up and I try to talk to you, you overtalked me, you dropped me twice. And then they asked you to bring me back because they wanted to speak to me about something. You said, no, he can talk about it in the
I can tell you guys that she did not cough once in that snap call with us, so...
I thought she was Bob Marley in, because that's how I coughed, like a random lag.
He didn't fucking cough once in that motherfucking call.
Yeah, like
if you're so sick, then why are you on live?
And she was on last night. She was in that live last night. I can show you because I recorded it, and her comments was in the comments of that live we was in last night with him. So for her to say, I haven't been on in 2 days, actually, that's a fucking lie because you've been around every single day, Amanda. I've seen you.
She was just in a box with me and Jeremy asking what the fuck happened.
Y'all left there and went to snap, and that's when she said, I hadn't been in a box. My phone was off all morning. That's when she brought up all morning.
No, she said, I'm going to go talk to Zach. I said, okay, add me in a group right now. And then she came back complaining because of her live getting reported by him saying, I'm going to report him. The whole fucking snap call that she was talking about yourself, and you was fucking letting him say, we didn't talk about it. And then the girl was like, oh, yeah, we did. And literally going back and forth. And you was there just listening. And then they was cussing me out. And they literally admitted everything. And then you come in here saying to Jaden, this is what they said. That is not what the fuck they said, bitch. No. I was there.
That's what I'm saying. We even heard it. Well, like, we heard part of the call myself. That's why I was like, when you asked me over Jeremy, she was like, you got anything to say? I do, but I'm waiting until Amanda because I don't want to just talk about someone behind their back anyways. I'm trying to say it to your face moment. Like, I'd rather tell you, hey, this isn't okay to your face instead of going behind your back saying you're wrong. So
no, but the fact that she tried to play it to Jaden being like, I was in the comments, bitch, no, the fuck I was not.
The fact that she brought up Becca first to me out of everything when we all witnessed where she came up that day and said, Dalton's not bullying me at all, and then went straight to Becca's live in the comments and said, thank you for standing up for me, Becca. I was being bullied.
Jaden, you can look right there. That I was. Yeah. Also, let's talk about how she was in these calls with us days before this whole thing happened on live. Zach admitting everything he was doing to Jaden. So, no, you were not out of the fucking loop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she acts like, her situation is more important than the situation with Jaden. It's like
the whole time, the bitch was talking about on the snap call with me, Beautiful, and her, talking about, oh, you were being rude to me, Zach. I had the whole thing screen recorded, but the voice didn't activate. Like,
I was waiting for Zach to go live because I was straight gonna go in there and I wasn't gonna be mean. I was gonna be civil like I tried to be to her too, because if y'all noticed the last 2 days I've talked really calm and it's that point. But at this point, I don't get what Amanda's doing, okay? And I'm telling you this. The reason I called her Nancy was the other day, Jeremy, I'm not picking on your bring up the past. I'm just talking. So she left from Jeremy's live, and she come and wrote me 5 times, begging me, and I can show you the messages, begging me to come over to your live, Jeremy, that you wanted to talk to me when you did, and actually we was in a fight. Then she turns around and she goes from live stream to talk about people. She came over here, talked about you the other day. I told you this. Then she comes into your live, she talked about me. She's constantly running back and forth between people like she just did today. She was in the live with y'all, in the boxes. Ran from yours after talking shit, not only on 2 people that was here, but then turned around and went and talked shit over there on the other side.
You know what's so funny about that too? And you can ask Neo and Jaden. She had said to me, she's like, I haven't said a word about you. I've been in the hospital for 4 days. Like,
don't you saw how mad I was when Jaden was on that phone call with Amanda? Did you see how heated I was?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Amanda wouldn't let you talk. She kept talking over top of you like she did with Dalton.
Yeah, she didn't let me talk once, and that's why I cut her off. And I said, Amanda, no, Amanda, I will cut you the fuck off if you
That's
keep.
why. That's what she was doing on the snap call, talking about her own business.
Like,
Don't.
like, if
Oh,
you can't even remember that you was in Becca's live the day that you said you wasn't bullied, and they went and said you was bullied, you can't even remember that. It scares me with what you're gonna remember, what other shit you've done to people. I'm just saying, because you sit here and you use this. It's not even victim mentality. You use I'm innocent card. Literally, you play it like a game, and you go back. I didn't do this. No, I wasn't. I was sick. I wasn't here. I wasn't there. But we all witnessed you. Whether you tell us no, I wasn't, or whatever, what we saw with our own two fucking eyes and heard with our own ears cannot be a fucking lie.
Well, she was in my life saying that the two of me were friends.
Come on, y'all. She wants us to go to her boxes. Come back. Let's go to Amanda's boxes. And I'm.
Bring me up.
Oh, all of
Yeah,
this time in the
Am I
fuck. I'm not playing this shit.
unblocked?
no one tell her to bring me up.
Jeremy, I had your back. I even said you deserve to be there a while ago to her to unblock you. I got you, man. Okay, I got
She
you.
said only me and Dalton can go up in the box.
Nope.
She
Somebody.
was dragging my name. She was dragging my name.
Hold on. Somebody go over and tell her that Dalton wants it to respectfully be a conversation with the people that is supposed to be there, which is Neha, Jaden, me, and Jeremy. Drew will get you up there in a few. But
I mean, I wasn't even gonna be mean to her.
that's what I'm saying, though. Thank you, Marina. But everybody go say Dalton will come, but he wants Neha, Jaden, and Jeremy there too because they're part of it. I'm not leaving anyone out of it. They don't deserve that. So we'll do it together. Thank you, Marina. I love you.
Jaden, was she not dragging my name to you on the call?
I mean, that's just crazy because at the end of the day, like, what do you have to gain by playing both sides in the way that
Maybe
Dawn, Dawn, does she want you up there so she can just drop you again?
I don't know, but we're gonna find the fuck out. So I'm respectful. You can.
Oh.
No, you was very respectful, and you started getting loud when she kept talking over top of you, and you was like trying to talk.
Yep. That's the only time I did get loud was because she wouldn't shut up. I'm not being mean, but she did not take a breather long enough to let anyone respond or correspond to what she's saying, and I didn't like that because
Thank you for the gift.
even myself, even if I felt I didn't do wrong, but y'all were trying to tell me I'm wrong, I'm gonna shut up long enough to listen, even though I might argue back, but I'm gonna still hear your point.
That's wrong.
I don't have to agree with it, just like she don't have to agree with mine, but to sit there and say you're an adult and that you want to talk about a situation, that means all voices are
thank you for
heard.
the gifts.
She said 2 people coming up at a time.
I'll get y'all up there, don't worry.
All right, y'all, let's go.
Let's go. All right, bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.